Today we're going to look at my 5 favorites for the Walter Payton Award, the FCS Offensive Player of the Year going into the season. There's always surprises, somebody pops up you didn't expect, but just these are the guys today. And barring injury or something like that, these are the guys I expect to be on the ballot at the end of the year. Starting at number 5, we got Marquis Buchanan, wide receiver at Rhode Island, 6'4", primarily plays out of the slot, back-to-back seasons over 1,100 yards, over 1,300 last year. He's an electric playmaker, great route runner. It's his 3rd season with quarterback Devin Farrell. They're both back. Their number 2 wide receiver, Greg Gaines, transferred to FIU this year. Their leading rusher, Antoine Littleton, graduated. So there's going to be some vacated production that you're going to expect Buchanan to pick up. If we're looking at, jumping to 1,500 yards, over 10, 12 touchdowns this year, he's going to have a strong case to be back on the ballot. He was in the top 20 last year, and he'll be right back there again this year. At number 4, I got Adam Jones, running back at Montana State. Jones was the home run hitter for the Bobcats, explosive with the ball in his hands, 32 runs for 10-plus yards, 19 runs for 15-plus yards, over 1,000 yards on the season, and also caught 35 passes. So he's got a dual-threat skill set. His running mate, Julius Davis, who was also a 1,000-yard back, has graduated and moved on, clearing out the way for Jones to take over as the full-time lead back there in Montana State. If he keeps the efficiency that he had last year with an increased workload, we could be looking at maybe even 2,000-plus all-purpose yards on the Bobcats offense. If that team continues to roll the way they did last year, and they have a lot of players back this year. Justin Lamson, the quarterback, is back. Taco Dollar, their leading receiver, is back. So I expect that team to keep rolling, the champs to be the champs again unless something happens, and Adam Jones will be the engine of making that offense go this year. At number 3, I got Andrew Body, quarterback at Alabama State, reigning HBCU Offensive Player of the Year, dynamic playmaker, dual threat skill set, had one of his best games of the season against an FBS opponent in UAB last year. 20-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio, so you see the good processing and good judgment. Didn't get to finish the year last year with a finger injury, but at the HBCU Media Days, he said he's fully healthy, ready to go. So HBCU guys don't sometimes get overlooked, but if you are watching on a Saturday and you happen to see Alabama State coming up, you really want to make sure you take time to tune in to watch Andrew Body, dynamic player, and let's give the HBCU guys some love this year. And number 2, I have DJ Williams, quarterback at Southern Illinois, super senior this year, but just an all-around dual-threat playmaker again, over nearly 3,000 yards, over 800 rushing yards last year. He is an older player, and his maturity shows up on the field in his poise and in his arm strength and overall physical gifts. It'll be interesting to see how the voters weigh his age compared to some of the other guys and his development. But if they're just looking at what's happening on the field, the arm and legs of DJ Williams help Southern Illinois to be an offensive that puts up a ton of points this year, and they win games. It's going to be hard to keep him off the ballot, just judging by what happens on the field, I think. And probably no surprise, at number 1, I have Beau Brungard, the reigning Walter Payton Award winner. Put up crazy numbers last year, over 3,000 passing yards, over 1,400 rushing yards, over 50 total touchdowns. He lost his number 1 wide receiver, but the Penguins will reload, and Beau Brungard is the engine of that offense. So expect that team to put up points. Expect that team to be exciting to watch. The defense was a bit of a liability last year, requiring no Superman performances, and Brungard was up to the challenge, and I don't expect him to regress in that way this year. Not sure why he didn't transfer up, but I'm glad he stayed, and I expect him to be a back-to-back FCS Offensive Player of the Year. So there's my top 5 for the Walter Payton Award going into the season. Let's see what happens. I'd love to know who y'all think is going to win it. Who am I missing? Let's show some love to these FCS guys out here. They play great football too.